Madam, can you hear me? Do you know her name?
No, the driver dropped her here after the accident.
He said he didn't even see her on the road. I think, how do you not notice someone in a wheelchair?
Forget about that. Let's get in this theater now.
Ma, can you hear me? It's okay. It's okay.
Ma, these aren't even from the accident. These aren't even recent.
Worry about that later. Let's save our life first.
Her vitals are dropping fast.
Ma.
My name is Ojiugo. I had polio when I was 2 years old. It affected my legs. My father somehow blamed my mother for my condition.
Please come back! Come back! No!
Looking back now, I think he was just looking for an excuse to leave, which he did. Life suddenly became very difficult for us. For me, that's when everything changed. After the separation, Uncle T visited regularly to check on us from time to time.
Anyone here? Here you are. How are you, kids?
Fine.
I brought something for you. This is for you.
Uncle T was particularly nice to me. That made me feel special. He would buy me nice things like dolls, dresses, and books. He said he loved me like I was his own daughter.
Hey, Uncle T, you're here.
I'm here. Okay, I brought this little thing for you.
Huh? Do you have to do this all the time?
Don't worry. It's my duty to take care of you, even when the father
is enough.
Don't worry.
It's enough.
Take it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Take care of them.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Are you okay? How are you from? Sorry. You didn't hurt yourself. Sorry, yeah. Sorry about that.
While my sisters played outside, I was alone with Uncle T most times. I remember he used to turn up the television volume so no one would hear what was happening inside the house. What was happening to me.
Shh. Who loves you more than anyone in this world?
Yeah.
This is just another way to show you that love. It's a secret type of love, so you can't tell anyone. If you tell, I won't be able to help you or your mother or even your siblings. Do you understand?
That was how it started. How I lost my innocence when he took it. I didn't know how to feel except what he told me I should feel. He did things to me and made me do things to him. This went on for years.
You dey hear me? You dey look me? Your own. You just say you don't find. You carry plenty ways dey waka. Some men go come meet you. Maybe they come, maybe they go show you something for us.
Even when my mother spoke to my sisters about sex,
Some men go come meet
she
you.
never felt the need to have the same talk with me because she felt I had no business with sex.
Maybe they show you that thing for here. You dey hear me? If you get belle,
Go. There you go. Excuse me, ma. Yes, but I didn't get one.
Ojiugo, you're disabled. This isn't something you should be worried about learning anyways, okay?
Yes. So, our topic for today is sexuality education.
But I was already having sex and only knew what Uncle T was teaching me. My mother usually came to see me with Uncle T on visiting days. Sometimes he came alone. He was included as my guardian. Nobody knew what was going on. He told me we shared a special relationship no one should know about, or else they'd try to separate us. I believed him because he made me feel special. Everyone thought Uncle T was just a nice man trying to make a disabled girl feel better. They didn't understand he was my secret boyfriend. I loved him and he loved me back. That is until I got pregnant at 14. His attitude towards me changed instantly. He took me to a doctor friend of his to have an abortion. And that was the last time I saw Uncle T. I felt heartbroken. My grades in school started dropping and everyone wondered why. People that knew how Uncle T doted on me started asking questions. They were all oblivious of what I was going through.
My mind was too young to process all that happened. It affected me psychologically because from then on, I only liked older men. I thought I could recreate the love shared with Uncle T. I started dating Matthew when I was 28. I wasn't getting any younger, and I felt the pressure to settle down like most of my friends. They recommended I settle for any guy that came along, because with my disability, I really didn't have many options. We met online. Matthew was very nice and seemed like the ideal man. Tall, dark, and handsome. He owned his own company and didn't see me as disabled. He was in every way the perfect catch.
All this for me? Oh! Oh God, you were doing it! Oh! Oh!
After months of dating, he made his intentions known to my mother that he wished to marry me. Of course, she was ecstatic and gave her blessings. It was the happiest moment of my life, and I couldn't wait to get married. That's when he showed his true colors. It was subtle at first, bouts of anger, followed by threats. One time, he even damaged my left eye and eardrum. I didn't tell anyone, of course.
See how worn out and tired you're looking. I know that you can handle this relationship, honestly, but you just have to find a way to deal with it. I mean, I don't like the way you're taking this, the way you're looking so tired, like your world is about to end. It is not.
Babe,
No relationship is perfect. You have to take the bad with the good. Maybe it's the other way around.
Hey, look, I understand your doubts, but are you sure if you walk out of this relationship, you get another man to marry you? This is a chance women like us don't get, so better think about it too.
I did think about it. I hoped things would change for us. When he said his business was failing, I supported him financially and paid his debts. He even moved in with me. But when the business eventually collapsed, he took out his frustrations on me.
Baby, I have a friend that works at the commission, and I called her yesterday. She said the commission is hiring. I thought you could apply.
What did you say? That I should go and work for someone after being a successful entrepreneur all these years? At my age? Me?
It's a suggestion. I'm just trying to help.
I don't need your help.
Baby.
With all that, I continued to suffer in silence, in a relationship that was slowly killing me. Deep within, I knew I deserved more, but I just wasn't strong enough to leave.
Just be careful, oh. This you're falling and tripping. Don't fall again, oh. I hope you're doing everything possible to please Matthew. He's so nice. Of all my son-in-laws, he's the most caring.
Mama, it's not your son-in-law yet.
But soon.
I couldn't tell her about my situation because Mama saw him as a perfect prospective son-in-law. I didn't want to disappoint her by leaving the relationship and being single. When I found out I was pregnant, I got scared. But I'd heard about a support group for women and girls with disabilities in my situation and decided to attend. So today, I would like us to know that this is a safe space where we can share our experiences and validate each other's experiences. And together, we can come up with ideas and strategies for holding society responsible for the kinds of abuse that we have suffered.
Amma ko ina da muka je ana kallon mu kamar ba mutane ba. Bari in ba da wani labari a kaina. Lokacin da nake da ciki, na je asibiti. Da na je asibiti aka ce inda na zo aihuwa ba zan yi aihu da kaina ba. Sai kawai sai ina ta zuwa antenatal dai ina ta zuwa dai suna mun da yadda ya kamata. Amma da na zo aihuwa sai na je asibiti. Da na je asibiti suka ce kawai suna ta tura ni su ce je can a je skani je can a je skani kafin dai abin da yadda ya zama to kawai dai yaro ya mutu a takaice a ciki na kuma tun daga lokacin na ce in dai nayi ciki ba zan koma asibiti kuma ba saboda suna muna yadda suke so ko saboda sun gani ina da kasa ne ban sani ba kuma da na samu second pregnant sun ce ban je asibiti kuma ba kuma da yakon Allah ina gida ban je asibiti ba idu wanda ban taba je asibiti ba na gida kuma lokacin haihuwa ya kai na da kaina a gida.
When I was a little girl, I suffered rape. It was not just one person. There are many individuals involved. And being a deaf person, there's nobody I could tell about it. I could just take all what's happening. But eventually, when I became around 18 years old, I visited one of my friends who has twins. One of them was sick. She was looking for money to buy drugs. I decided to help her. I searched for all my boyfriends who were chasing me around that time. Collected money from them and gave the woman. Now it's remained 50 naira to give, but no money again. She led me to one man's house. That the man was in love with me. She will take care of me. I should not worry. I followed her. When we get there, the man said, "You give her the money, but you should leave me in there. I'll go home and come back later for me." She told me not to worry, sit here and go and come back. Okay, I started. As soon as she left, he got up and locked the door. What is going to happen? He said, "See that day, then you can collect money for free." I told, but you are helping us. How much is 50 naira? He told me 50 naira. Okay, I will get that money back from you. I begged. I'm a virgin. I have never tasted a man before. And you are 18, a virgin. For real. That day, he beats me seriously. And so nobody, they heard my voice, so nobody came out or say anything. They said, she was carrying herself now. Nobody brought her in. So she came for, she received what she deserved. So in the morning, when I got home, I was crying. My friend said, sorry, she didn't know the man was speaking like that. It was later I saw that they plotted it. They plotted it. So being a dear person, I couldn't tell anybody. I just swallowed the matter. And that rape resulted in pregnancy.
After I lost my hearing, the world became so blank. Nobody to share with, nobody to relate with. I was introduced to special education. I went to a special school. There I met other disabled people. I said, wow, so there is a way for people with disability to further their education. So I told myself that I cannot continue being in this primary class where my teacher will be pressurizing me to have an affair with me. I will make efforts to go and meet them in the senior class. So later on, they allowed me. I now take a question paper from the senior class, SS2, going to 3. The same time, when I finish, I will go to primary class, finish the exam. By the time the examination was over, I came out top in the senior class and came out second in the primary class. Being a deaf person, being a disabled does not stop me from aspiring to be at a higher level. So that was how I technically waved down my primary one teacher and his love affair.
She was walking me down to the golf ground. A lady just stopped her and said, Ada, this woman will not get like 2 graduates. You know, I smiled because I have overcome disability. All I did was to stop immediately an educator. I said, madam, yes, persons with disability also can go to school. And I'm glad to tell you that I'm not just doing first degree, I am graduating today. I'm convocating on my master's degree. And as a matter of fact, I came topmost in my class. She was shocked. So I was like, no, madam, I'm sorry. I was actually shocked to know that people with disability can actually go to school and become graduates. I said, it's not just graduate, I'm having my master's degree today being conferred on me.
I've noticed that many men, our own men with disabilities also violate our rights greatly. You find our people moving together, man and woman, as if they had even wedded. I will marry you, I love you beyond expression. And they will just be taking advantage. And when it gets to the time when the deed should be done, should be sealed, you begin to hear stories like, my mother is an obstacle. She says I cannot bring a deaf person or I cannot bring a blind person home as a wife. Meanwhile, he has destroyed greater part of the future because all the time you had waved others outside your life. No, I have somebody already. My heart is somewhere already.
They were like me, all dealing with some of the things I was going through from people they trusted. As they spoke, I recalled every instance of abuse I endured under Matthew. The violence, the body shaming, the physical abuse, the downright societal stigma of being disabled. Perhaps there was a way out. Perhaps there was light at the end of the tunnel, and Matthew would welcome this unborn child as a chance for us to start over.
Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing all these touching experiences. Today in our midst, we have someone new, and
Her name is Ojiugo. Please welcome Ojiugo.
Ojiugo, welcome.
Is there anything you would like to share with the group? You can feel free. This is a safe space to say anything. I hoped for the best and told him I was pregnant. He punched me in the tummy until I had a miscarriage. All because he felt I wanted to tie him down with a child, and God forbid for him to be referred to as a cripple's husband, or worse, father one. The police eventually found him. He said he was drunk and didn't remember punching me or that I even mentioned the pregnancy. I was advised to settle with Matthew or risk not finding someone like him who would wipe away my shame. The shame of being disabled, the shame I brought to my family, the shame I had endured all my life because society made it so. I lived in the shadows, but I will die in the open.
Somebody help! Somebody help!
Okay, that'll be all. On the environment died 30th of October, 1800 hours. Former prayer services going.
Okay, doctor.
Yeah, and also get someone to which you're needed for you.
Okay, doctor.